Hey guys, today we're at White Sands National Park, as you could probably tell. It's a pretty windy day, we're not gonna lie, but we decided to go for it. Isn't it kind of beautiful in here? Second one in the last week, I'd say. Thank you. White Sands. Well, if you have a pass, you can go, and we have a pass. There's no one there, Ope, I'm sorry. Opa really loves people in the toll booths.
2 hours to enjoy it.
To us, White Sands National Park sounds like the most inaccessible place on earth, but we couldn't pass it by without at least stopping to check it out. It was also a windy day and visibility was really low, but we went anyway.
What? Babe, I can carry you up this, easy.
Get it out! Get it out! Yeah. Oh! It was so windy the entire time, and we all got sand in our eyes and everywhere else, but we took it for what it was, and we still enjoyed the beauty of the dunes. We all got out and played in the sand and honestly had so much fun. We spent the night at a toxic lake about 5 miles away and decided if the weather was good tomorrow, we'd try again. The next morning when we woke up, the weather was perfect, and we took that as a sign. We drove the beautiful drive back into the dunes, and Brian checked to see if my mountain trike would work a little bit on the flat parts of the sand. He was able to get around, so I tried it out, and to my surprise, I was able to move around on the sand, which isn't usually the case. I wanted to get some pictures and take Opal for a little walk, but then I discovered this wasn't regular sand, it was magical selenite sand, at least that's what it felt like. I was gliding along, and I went for a dune, and I made it up. It took a little bit to get the hang of it, and the key is to stay on top of the sand, which is easier said than done, but I did ultimately make it up my first dune.
Yeah, your back wheel, as long as you don't disturb the sand, you're good.
This is so crazy.
This is insane, you guys. So I feel like I'm on top of the world right now, seriously. I am literally on top of a dune. To be honest, I did not expect my mountain trike to be able to navigate this terrain. Like, it's not very good on the beach. I didn't know how it was going to do, but I've been making it around here, you guys, and it's so exciting. I thought I was going to be able to see the dunes and, like, enjoy it, take pictures, maybe go around a little bit, like, on the bottom, but I actually freaking made it up a dune, you guys. I can't explain this feeling. Normally I'm excluded from certain things, but this is one of those things that I really expected to be excluded from. Before we came here, I knew it was going to be beautiful. I knew we were going to get some amazing pictures and enjoy it. I did not know that I was going to be able to drive my mountain trike all over these dunes. Usually when I assume a place isn't going to be accessible,
It's not.
I'm able to tell, like, hey, this definitely isn't accessible. And that's kind of what I pinned this place as. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get around here. It's all sand everywhere. But Brian had hope, and he's like, we're going to try it. And then I look over, and he's, like, driving my mountain trike outside of the van on the sand. I'm like, oh, my God, maybe we can do it.
I was like, I'm going to try it first. If it works, I'll put you on the mountain trike on the dunes, because we're parked, like, in the parking lot. And it worked. It works. not only works well, it works exceptionally well. Probably better than walking.
So Brian taught me how to actually navigate it. The sand's really weird here.
If you disturb it, you have to be on top of the sand. And her tires are resting on top of the sand. If you disturb it with your feet or with the wheels by turning the wheel or by stopping the wheel while in motion, you'll sink. So as long as she is in motion, the inertia will carry her over as long as she doesn't disturb it down into the depth of the sand. So it's kind of weird, but that's what it seems to be working.
So I've gotten that back wheel stuck just a couple of times, and Brian just pulled me out of it, and then we get me going, and it's so crazy. You're just able to just roll right on it.
I did get a hat in the gift shop.
But like, what a view, you guys. You get the mountains, you get the beautiful dunes, you get the little plants that grow within the dunes. You can go off by yourself as far as you want. It is so just relaxing and so cool to come here.
She loves running around. And look at all the waves from the wind. Do a drift. Yeah.
So fun. All right, a little stuck I got.
Look at that drift.
So fun.
Love it. Yeah, you can see she gets a little stuck. Those are full circles. Get your ball. Opal leaves her ball and freaks out.
Oh, I got a little stuck.
I picture like dust flying up, like you're in a drag race.
Those are my tracks.
After an amazing morning and afternoon on the dunes, we decided to head back to the van to get some lunch and rest up a little bit. We're going to go on a sunset expedition and try to find a perfect dune to watch it.
All right, guys, we found the perfect Polaroid spot.
Let's go.
Look at that mountain.
It's hard to see the mountain. I don't know if she'll be able to capture it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so amongst those clouds, there's a mountain that is snow-capped, casually. Nicolette's taking her Polaroid. This is real serious business. Our main goal is to go find the perfect sunset spot where no one's in front of us, which is difficult. I mean, that's not an easy thing to do.
I think we found a good spot to start. I mean, it's gorgeous out here, you guys. Like, this is like another world, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm
So
obsessed.
that's our main goal, is we're going off just casually into the distance, and we're going to go until we find the perfect sunset. You can see where the sun's setting there over those mountains.
That way. Get on that dune. Or go straight through. Get on that dune over there, and then go over there.
All right, we're going to take Nicolette's advice. We're going to go up on this dune and then somehow get to that dune where someone just sledded down. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous it is. It is literally ridiculous how beautiful it is here.
Yeah, because we could wait for sunset.
You see Opal bunny rabbit hopping up to Nicolette. She just doesn't like being left behind. Go ahead, baby. Look at her little footprints. So cute. Opal's little footprints, and then this is Nicolette's footprint. She got the 3-wheel going.
This is like not even real. So stunning.
It's really incredible. Yeah, we're going
really
up
is insane.
that dune. So we got to the top of the dune we were looking at. There's one more we might climb, but we think we found a perfect sunset spot, right?
It's pretty beautiful. We're gonna like explore a little bit more, but I think we found the spot.
Yeah, well, let me show you it before the sunset, and then we'll, you guys can watch the sunset with us. This probably one of the nicest little areas. Start going left. Good girl, Hope. All right, I gotta leave Nicolette up here because she forgot something, and we both forgot snacks. The sun still pretty high in the sky, so we got a little bit of time. I just got to be back before sunset, and I don't love leaving her up here on her own, but that dot is Nicolette. She's pretty far away.
Opal and I are just relaxing, waiting for the sunset to start. Brian ran over to our van to grab us a blanket and snacks. You can see him. He's like really far over there. Look at this, you guys. This is going to be a beautiful sunset over the amazing dunes here. This is insane.
Opal's just chilling. Behind me is this amazing view of the mountains. And then just like dunes literally forever and ever. And literally ever.
Alright, I got us a blanket to lay on. I found some snacks. I don't see Nicolette though. I think she must still be there, right? And the sun's slowly going down. Get my steps in today for sure, but I like that. There you go.
Nice. Look at that.
What do you say?
Way more intense than I could see the sunset glow on your face.
Well, we had that in the desert outside of Carlsbad too. So we found a good spot. I went back, I got a blanket, we got our snacks, and
We're prepared, you guys.
we're prepared. Opal's digging, she's not supposed to.
Yeah. Today was just a magical day. Just figuring out that we can go on the dunes together and just exploring them a little has been so fun. And we found like a really tall dune to watch the sunset on. Now we're just relaxing together, waiting for it.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll tell yourself, or you'll ask people and they'll tell you that it's not possible for you to kind of go up and do something. And that's kind of what happened here. We asked for advice and no one was mean. They just said, I don't think that a chair can work on the dunes. And we agreed. But if you get out there and you try it and you put in the effort and you're just willing to fail, because we thought we would fail, then you're able to go out and experience something beautiful.
Yeah, you can't be afraid of failure. We're learning that just no's and failure are just stepping stones to get where you want.
It's true. All right. Opal's finally behaving.
The sun started setting and everything got like really quiet. There's like a whole like deep like just
Ambiance that's
very
silent, I guess.
calming, yeah, ambiance. It's like crazy. Opal's enjoying the sunset. Hi, baby.
Oh, it's getting a lot colder.
It's gonna instantly get freezing. And here is our last daytime look at the dunes, you guys.
Hi, Opal.
It's been the perfect day at White Sands National Park. We hope you guys take this as your sign to take a chance doing something you really want to do or something you didn't think you could do. We came here thinking we'd stop by and spend a few hours just to see it, but we ended up having one of the best times we've had together as a little family. I definitely had to conquer my fears out here. I know that sounds stupid, but there's something weird about not being able to walk and putting yourself out there in the middle of nowhere. You start to realize, like, hey, I depend on this equipment to get around, and it's actually kind of bizarre. Conquering those fears always feels so good, and I always think the hills are way worse than they are. So I'm really learning to push myself and navigate the terrain, which is so exciting because I really want to push boundaries and show people that just because you're disabled doesn't mean you can't enjoy nature, and it doesn't mean that you can't hike. Someone recently told me that I don't hike because I use a wheelchair, but I disagree. I think anytime you're out in nature and you're pushing yourself, you're hiking, and I think everyone should do it. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are such an important part of our mission. Where's our van?
It's straight ahead, over that.
left?
Opal.
The left or the right?
That one.
Really?
Look at behind us. Look at Nicolette's chair just casually boosting over this, whatever. Selenite cliffs. We were over there on that one, and we came back closer to the van just to make sure that we could get down.
An extra big thanks to our members. We love you guys so much.